Okay, I'm doing my topic today on is it safe to eat GM foods, genetic modified foods. My first thing is what are GM foods? A lot of people don't know what GM foods are, or what things GM foods are in, The first thing, what are GM foods? GM foods are basically taking the biological material of a gene, physical organism, and living, you know, no physical organisms. I mean, and giving these features, materials and stuff. So basically, lots of the skepticisms, a lot, a lot of the skepticisms, lots of skepticisms. Uh, a lot of them are mixed match and stuff, and basically a lot of the genetic material among living things, and also lots of hope, because of the previous success with GM, general motor. I mean, general material processing, and I have found out, the pros of genetic foods. Recombining the DNA poses risk for introducing new allergies and toxins to people from getting it from the GM foods. Also, Americans take food safely, and what they eat. Some Americans don't just eat whatever, and they also look up and see what GM, what's in the food, and basically been a lot. If it's recalls of foods are common, so we can necessarily trust Mother Nature, Because sometimes, some things happen between what's going on, what they planning, and also modern technology help minimize the threats from outdoor farming, by testing processed versus unprocessed food. And unprocessed and testing processed foods and crops and throwing away containing ones. I got 4 different things. Also, one of them was reduce use of chemicals, the climate resilience, the health safety, the myth of sustainable equivalence. I couldn't get the word out. Equivalence. Don't look, don't see. Ignoring the effects on environmental. Ignoring the effects on the environment and other negative impacts that's going on with GM foods. We have the right to choose GM free, free foods. You the right to choose whatever you want to eat, But we also got the right to choose GMO free foods. My cons for GM foods are GM foods will save the world, or if they say so, they saying that by eating GM foods will save the world. That's what scientists are saying. They don't control pests and weeds like they claim they say. They create super pests and super weeds. Now farmers have to use more pesticides and false claims of GM foods. And that's about it. Basically my topic was talking about is GM foods. Basically talking about GM foods and it's safe to eat GM foods. But scientists say it's safe to eat GM foods. I don't really have no certain thing because my butt eat whatever. I eat whatever that's good. I don't have no what I'm eating and what's in my food. I basically eat whatever as long as it's done and well done. That's all that matters to me. I'm gonna eat whatever it is, but. And that's about it. And hope you enjoyed this presentation I did. This wonderful presentation by Fernando Wiggum. I hope you have a good one. I hope you learn a lot about GM foods. Thank you. Have a good day.